with coverage you can count on. This is News Channel 8's Good Morning Connecticut.
Back now at 7:13, finally there is quick relief for headache and migraine sufferers. It is called, there it is, Sinol, an all-natural nasal spray that is made from, of all things, pepper. Sinol is also the first nasal spray for headaches to be sold over the counter. Here to tell us more about the product, inventor Paul Carpenter. He's also the president of Sinol USA. That is located right here in beautiful Sandy Hook, Connecticut. Delighted to have you aboard.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for having me.
Pepper. Now I know that pepper for some of us with nasal issues, a good shot of pepper is going to make me sneeze all over the place. Is that kind of the impetus behind this?
No, it's more of an analgesic property. Capsaicin, which comes from the pepper plant, is actually desensitizes nerve endings. Most headaches are caused by spasm in the blood vessel. So the quickest way to relieve that headache would be intranasal application. So when you use it intranasally, it gets up into your sinus cavity and it relaxes that blood vessel rather quickly, quicker than a pill or a liquid.
You got the idea from your grandfather?
My grandfather used to suffer from headaches.
Well, okay. Most of us do, and we'll talk about that in a second, but go ahead.
And I was at a family reunion. My cousin Brian was having a headache, and he said, you know, Grandpa used to use cayenne pepper on top of a shot of bourbon. He would drink it. And it was, I felt the same way. It was very odd. And I started doing research on it, and I found that the New England Center for Headache and Johns Hopkins and all these big medical facilities were utilizing capsaicin.
And let the record show, cayenne pepper on top of bourbon, not an over-the-counter drug.
Not an over-the-counter drug.
But you went from there and came up with this. May I ask how long the trial and error procedure goes when you're developing a product like this?
It's long. It took us about almost a year. Actively working every day on it with a laboratory. We worked with a couple researchers from Johns Hopkins University.
And we talked about how many people have headaches. 28 million, recent statistics say 28 million people suffer from headaches. 1 in 4 Americans have migraines. That's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people. And there's certain triggers from it. Some people get it from white wine or chocolate or even tension. Tension's muscle related.
Sure.
But the product works for basically every type of headache.
Is this better than swallowing a pill?
It's much faster than swallowing the pill. Because of the intranasal application, the pill has to get absorbed through your digestive tract. Right.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice, it does have a small little bite to it.
That would be the cayenne pepper, I'm imagining.
Right, similar to eating wasabi or horseradish.
Well, there you go.
So it gets a nice, and it also opens your sinuses very quickly.
And that's it, kind of what I alluded to earlier. You know, I eat a lot of sushi, and the wasabi clears my nasal cavity right up.
Yeah, it's great.
And breathing, it's a good thing. I recommend it for everybody. Paul Carpenter, congratulations, the best of luck with Sinol. For more information, as always, you can log on to our website at WTNH.com. Just click on the Good Morning Connecticut weekend logo. Paul Carpenter, inventor of Sinol Nasal Spray.